I got a draft again. Okay. Draft a pilot. This should be Mr. Navo Pacho Kerman. And draft an engineer. Electrical longboard Kerman. The scientist. And apricot drupe fruit Kerman. And finally, any viewer. And the retired Navy vet Kerman. Let's hope we get to save this now. So I'm gonna do, because I like these, is I'm gonna do an F5 for safety. Alright. Now. Set as target. Okay. Get NASA countdown clock. Get the sequence set up. 0. It is set for 4. Good. Alright. So now I actually have to wait. Now I'm early. Alright. Let's just basically I want to launch when that's just before it's overhead. Okay, launch. And we have ignition. Roll program. Clear the tower. Roll program. Roll program's complete. Got a gravity turn. More. Approaching SRB burnout. Burnout separation. Remember, we're going up to 380. Bearing separation. Now stop at 350 and check what we're doing here. We are there. Okay, so we are actually going to be a little bit significantly behind. Okay. So we will actually need to stay in a lower orbit. This is at a 382, so we're staying at 377. We should be fine. I'm actually going to use the RCS just to slow us down just a little, so again, a slightly lower orbit. So now we can use MechJeb to do a circularization. Nova Planner. It's the next AP. 400 meters per second to circularize. We have 561. So, not bad. Okay, not bad at all. That is going to be in 8 minutes. It's a 10-second burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let MechJeb get me to that point, but I'm going to so we're slightly so we are slightly off, but not that much, and the incline is very minimal. As I was saying, I'm going to let MechJeb get me there, but I like doing these burns because when you're doing these types of burns, as you get close to the end of the burn, the maneuver node tends to wander, and MechJeb tries to follow it. So I like to set SAS to stability assist, which just keeps us pointed in the same direction. Okay. So right now I'm just letting the reaction wheels do its thing. The interesting thing was, do I have... No, yes, I do have solar panels over there. How are we doing on EC? Oh, we're doing good, but I'm going to open this one panel to help charge us up. I will close it before we're done. Okay, but that's going to help us help it get the EC. Hopefully. We're at a very slight angle. Okay. Not going to worry about it. But we are getting a little bit, and that's a good thing. Okay. Well, I am doing physics warp right now, but I want that EC, such as it is. So. Somewhere in front of us. Yes, So there's the space station we're trying to get to, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, rather than I'm going to execute the next node, remember what I said, I'm going to stop the execution. I'm going to, well, actually we're at 2 minutes and 55 seconds, so might as well just go ahead and time warp it carefully. Just retracting the solar panel just to be safe. Okay. There's the station, there we are. So I'm going to be going for an inside, which will let us catch up in a couple of orbits. Okay, so now I do that. Stability assist. Burn starting in 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What'd I do? Did I overburn it? No, I actually did good. Okay. Okay, so now let's see where we're at. Oh no, we're outside. Yuck. Nuts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it's too hard to maneuver this, and I really want to drop our orbit. Our AP is too high. So I'm going to decouple and use the shuttle engines in order to maneuver. So 3, 2, 1. Let's try it again. Okay, why are we not? Decouple. Thank you. Oh. Okay, and now I want to go. Okay, I want to drop that back down to. Okay. Now let's see what we're doing here. Inside there. And we're still outside, so. Okay. That's better. Okay, good. So we're now inside the orbit. And so I'll warp to here. Now that we got sunlight, open that up again. Okay, so now we're definitely getting, that's good, that's good, that's very good. We're getting electricity. Okay, and the next one is over here. Actually, we're getting closer. Over here we are 86 kilometers apart, and over here we are 54. So it looks like we have to go another full orbit. Warp to here. Okay, that's almost perfect. Over here we are now 20 kilometers apart, and over here we will be 15 kilometers apart. Okay, so let us warp to here. That here we go. So it's getting bigger. So we want to fine-tune closest approach to target. Hit the node. That's no good. Okay, let's try little transfer target. Create the node. In 13 days, we're not going to do that. Nodes. At the next fixed time, 50 seconds, create node, execute node. That's good. That'll be fine. Gonna be a 6-second burn. In 22 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Okay. And now we have a good thing here. 100 meters apart. Okay. Now we want to match velocities at the closest approach. Create node, which will be right there. Okay. Okay, you move, create node. Okay, great. That's a 3-second burn in 17 minutes. Remove that. Hit and execute. Okay, I want the node execution. Again, I want to do this myself. Okay. Where is the target? There we are. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, target. Oh, we are so close to it. That is beautiful. Okay. So the only thing I need to do is rotate the shuttle upside down and then proceed with the undocking. Okay, that's good. All right. So now we want that. Okay. First, let's retract all solar. We don't break things. Thank you. Okay. And okay. Decouple node. Just to be safe, we control from here. This should be the only control point, but that's fine. Okay. Let that go. There we are. What I'm going for is right there. So this is a target. All right. Actually, almost perfectly pointed also. That has to get to the center. So while we're doing that, turn off RCS and oh. Okay. Oh, RCS on. It would help to turn on the RCS. Because it was so close, Shady Walker. I mean, the difference is we're talking about meters at that point. So actually doing the maneuver itself actually changed the orbit, obviously. So our closest approach became actually got moved a little further away. That's okay. As you can see, I mean, it really wasn't that much of a difference. Okay. Approaching at about 1/4 of a meter per second. Slow it down. You really want to dock as gently as possible. Magnet will take care of it, actually. That's good. And we're done. We now have our space station fully assembled. Okay. So first off, I need to do some pictures here. Oh, you know something? I forgot. Open all, extend all solar. There we go. F1. 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 And let's get a picture with a shuttle in the background. F1. All right. Let us get back to the shuttle. Okay. We want to go retro. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, first I'm going to do a little burst just to get us away from the station. There we go. Okay. So now I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to lower the PE to about 100. Okay? Down to 250. 200, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Okay, good. RCS off. So now I'm just gonna let MechJeb circularize it at maneuver planner. We want to circularize at the next PE. Node 176. EC is okay, is fine. I don't mind using it. It's going to be a 22-second burn in 20 minutes. Okay, execute. Port 1 and burn. Okay, 104 by 108, that's perfect. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, where is, first I don't want to do a target anymore. Nope, not that. Where is the station? Unset target. Wait. So now we want to go to, okay, that's desert, and that is Space Center, yes. Okay. Directories, info, target, Kerbin. Alright, so now where is the shuttle? We want to land over there eventually. The shuttle is over where? Oh, we're over here, so we have to do another orbit. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Over here, add a maneuver. Okay. We're gonna again I'm still learning how to do the shuttle landings. I'm still trying to... I've been able to land one time without using the engines, the jet engines. So what I'm trying to do here is I practice each time. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is to have the projected landing point somewhere around the island around here. That's too far out. Okay, the idea being is that hopefully I'll come in high and be able to circle around and land at the field. If I come in low, I just do a straight in landing. Okay, so now the other thing we do here is once we do the burn, okay, I then change control. I do a control from here. Okay. Finish talking. And the reason for that is that this is set at 15 degrees. So when controlling from here, I tell it to go SAS prograde. It'll leave me with a 15-degree angle of attack. All right. So I'm just going to let it do again the same thing. I messed up. Okay, but let's see where we are. Alright, so actually the mess up isn't that bad. Actually, I messed up and yet I'm exactly where I wanted to be. Great. Alright. So now what I do is I do a control from here. Okay, close all bays. That's using all you all. And let's go prograde. Okay, now interestingly enough, we're upside down. And I also want to get my joystick going. Give me a moment. Oh, stop that. Oh, crap. That just screwed things up royally. Ah, crap. What happened? And got me back into space. Crap. Okay. Configuration, calibrate. The good news is I have plenty of fuel. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go retrograde. See if I can do this. Trajectories died also. There we are. Okay, so that'll do. Okay, prograde. I guess the only good news is that we're now actually right side up. Okay, so we are going in. for our landing. Gear is up, yes. Okay. Let's time warp until we hit the atmosphere. Okay, we are now in the atmosphere. Once we actually start seeing some heating effects, then I'll turn the RCS back on for the duration of the re-entry. The idea being is that during the re-entry, the RCS helps us keep us on track, especially where the air is too thin for the control surfaces to really have any effect. Oh, I forgot one thing. Jettison all oxidizer. Disable, shut down, and... Okay. Jettisoning the oxidizer reduces the weight. Keeping the fuel because the fuel can be used by the engines. Okay. I'm telling it to adjust the center of gravity, and it does that by adjusting the fuel from here, and there's a fuel tank up there. Okay. Okay. RCS is on. Go over there. Looking good, finally. Shady Walker, thank you about the nice intercept. I realize I'm also answering this about 20 minutes late. I'm trying to do better. Okay, I saw Das Valdez last week. He literally threw a rocket together in about 2 minutes, put it on the launch pad, launched it, and totally eyeballing it, made a perfect intercept. I mean, we're talking about meters away from a ship he had to rescue in orbit. I'm not that good. I'm trying to get better. Again, that's one reason why I'm doing these, is because the shuttle missions are stretching me, making me do things I wasn't comfortable with. Okay, so now notice how it's going further out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing S turns. And what this is doing, see how it's pulling it back now? Because when you're upright, the drag is also giving you lift. Okay, that's good. Okay, just keep our eye on it. Again, like I said, I wanted to be close to the desert, the projected point to be close to the desert airfield. And we're doing that now. I'm not sure how I would be able to do this without trajectories. Okay. Don't need the maneuver planner anymore. Don't need that. "29 kilometers, 1,500 meters per second. approaching approaching crossover into land. 1400 meters per second, 28 kilometers. And I don't know exactly how far we are from the center, but interesting. Somehow I got trajectories into a mode where it doesn't want to show itself anymore. That's okay. 1300 meters per second. Are we doing RCS? Monopod, we're doing fine. We have 307 units. We are almost perfect. That's the KSC. That's the island airfield. 1200 meters per second. $1150, 23 kilometers. ASC is in sight. So what we're going to end up doing is circling, is basically passing over and looping back. And it looks like we're going to pass over a little to the left of it, which is fine. Just going to do this just to turn us a little bit more. Okay, turning off SAS. I have full control. Turning off RCS. Whoops. Controlling now with the joystick. Nav HUD. 780 meters per second. And I'm not sure if Centurion Maximus is still around, but this is, I mean, I'm doing very, very minute movements with the joystick, and this is what's so good about it. We are at 15 kilometers, passing over the KSC a little north of it. Now this is what I'm not too good at. We are descending at 500. It's this loop around. Now that's one reason why I have engines on these, so that I can actually control it better. Oops. Now controlling it with the wrong hand. Okay. Do it this way. Okay. Let ourselves fall. No need to keep going up. Okay. 12 kilometers. $11. $10. $9. Oops. Again, I'm controlling with the wrong finger. Okay. So now we're going to start looping around. Oops. There we go. 7. There's the island airfield straight ahead. There's the KSC. 5. 4. 4.5. Now we got 4,000. I would have preferred to have been a little further out for this, but we'll be fine. And I'm not going to need the engines. I'm getting better. $3,000. 2,000. $156 meters per second. Be careful with this energy. This is pure energy management now. Rating height for speed. Okay, we are lined up on the runway. Went overshot it a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Gear down. I might have to turn the engines on just for a second. Like I just a little bit short. We'll see. 93 meters per second. Oh, maybe not. 87. No, I do not need the engines. We're right down the runway. 82. 80 meters per second, 300 meters to altitude, 250. Lined up perfectly on the runway. Base for landing. 67 meters per second, 100 meters altitude. Start the landing flare. Oh, that was close. Touchdown. Brakes. Oh, that was very close. I would have preferred not landing right at the edge. So I'm going to turn on the engines just to taxi back. Hello, Mukita Kenshin. 12. Hello and welcome to the Flying Penguins. I hope you got here to see the landing. Nav HUD off. Wheel stop and shut the engines. All right. Okay, So, and this was a total novice crew. Mr. Navo Pancho Kerman, Electrical Longboard Kerman, Apricot Droop Fruit Kerman, and retired Navy vet Kerman have just completed their first successful missions. Let's get them out here for a picture, as I always do at the end of my missions. Okay, why is that showing? Okay, turn on the brakes permanently. Let's get the next EVA. Interestingly enough, we got females on board. Whoops. I know, no ladder. The real shuttle didn't have a ladder either. Okay. Great. Picture time. Say cheese.